Hey everybody, today I am reviewing The Wig in the Window by Kristen Kittscher. Going into this book, I had really high expectations. I had won this in a giveaway from author Shelby Bach on her blog, and so I talked to her a little about this book. She was very excited to have me read it because she loved the character depth and the character development that happens in the story, and that was one of the things that I had mentioned to her that I loved so much about her series, The Ever Afters. So she was very stoked to have me read this because of that, and I just have to say, she was totally right. The characters in this story are so alive and vibrant. They jump off the page at you. They really do. It just goes to show how much I loved these characters, because one of the points in this storyline is that the best friends do wind up having a fight. And so they're fighting throughout the most of the book. Now, usually, fights between friends in stories I find incredibly annoying, but their argument actually has depth and good reasoning, because it's not just an exasperating misunderstanding or pure stubbornness. It's a very genuine look at how kids can drift away as they grow up. The whole story felt very genuine because in the background throughout the whole thing you have this girl who's just trying to adjust into the person that she wants to be and to be accepted for who she feels that she is becoming, and it added a very real quality to everything. In addition to that, it had an excellent mystery. I probably forgot to mention that. This is a middle grade mystery story, and it was excellent. It wasn't a cutesy mystery for kids. It had great depth, lots of twists and turns. Overall, the whole story was fast-paced, quick-moving, and it kept me guessing. I think I particularly loved the character of Trisha just because she's loud and boisterous and she doesn't care what people think. That always seems to be a favorite character among people, is just someone who doesn't care what anybody thinks, because I think secretly we all kind of wish we were that person. So not only did it have great characters and a great mystery, I think it's also a really good look into the minds of kids who are still not being taken seriously and who really want to be taken seriously. One of the things that I really loved about this book was that the main character, Sophie, her quirks were inextricably linked and tied together with her perspective, with how she saw the world, and with just her in general. I know in a book you're supposed to give a character quirks and hobbies and likes and dislikes, but somehow, something that Kittscher did, it clicked. The quirks and qualities of the characters just really stood out in this book. It was brilliantly done, always in the forefront without being overbearing. I think the significance lay not in how obvious these quirks were, but how natural they felt, and how casually characters just referred to it. It is really hard to work something into a story that feels quite as natural as just Sophie's quirks did, and I really appreciated that. On the outside, it doesn't seem like a big deal to say, oh yeah, Sophie has this obsession with Sun Tzu. And it's a totally different thing to read this and just experience and feel how deeply these characters were developed. So The Wig in the Window by Kristen Kittscher gets 5 stars. It was a really fun book, a really great mystery, and I don't know if we'll see a sequel from this or not, but I really hope that we do.